Hi, crafty friends. Have you guys crafted with these seed starter pots? So the bigger ones I got at, oh gosh, Dollar General. And then the smaller ones, like the one I'm cutting right now, I got all of those at the thrift store for 75 cents. So always check the thrift store for fun little things that we can craft with. But I'm just kind of trimming around the edge because I want to turn these into like little decorative pots. So I wanted to kind of round the edges. I'm going to put some eggs in here, and we're actually going to do some little handles as well. So the bigger pots, they have a little bit of an edge, so I just kind of trimmed that as well too. So now I'm going to take my wire here, and then I was like, I wanted to do little curlicues on the end. So I'm just going to wrap it around this little chopstick here, and then I will just poke it through the pot and then feed it to the other side. And then we will do that same little curlicue, and then we can just kind of, kind of secure them around each other. But I just poked it through. Hey, make sure your finger isn't on the other side like I did twice. I'm like, what in the world, Bonnie? Oh my goodness. Anyways, all right. So once we get those done, you don't have to do the curlicues on the end. You could just, put it through and then just kind of connect it with the loopy part just to secure it in place, but I kind of like those little curlicues. So I didn't do, this is not where I poked it the second time. It was on the smaller pot. And it made my finger bleed a little bit. It hurt. Anyways, all right. I digress. So once we get all these on there, then what I decided to do, this was kind of like an afterthought when, it was in that while I was doing this part, I thought, oh, I could have dry brushed some paint on here. And then I was like, oh, I could take these off and then just do them again. And I was like, no, 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 no. Let's just paint the pots. Let's just do a little dry brushing. You could totally paint them just regular if you wanted, but I kind of like that dry brush look. It just kind of gives a little bit of texture to it as well. But I just think these are so stinking cute. So a fun little thing for Easter too. You could put these on like a tablescape, and then put someone's name on the front of it. That would be adorable too. Ooh, that's a good idea. Anyways, gosh, my brain is all over the place today. Once we get that done, what we're going to do is, I was thinking about what eggs I want to put in here. And you guys, I had bought a bunch of eggs, and they're super bright, and they have, you can see them in the bag there, they have lots of glitter. So I was like, you know what? I'm just going to paint over the top of them. So at first I was just going to leave them kind of this cream color. And then I was like, oh my gosh, why don't we do them blue? The little bluebird eggs, those would be super cute. So once this paint was dry, then I grabbed out some blue and just kind of that same thing, just kind of sponged it on there. And I was amazed how much it covered all of that glitter. You can't even tell that I was wasting my time on another project, taking all the glitter off the eggs. And I'm like, oh, gosh, if I would have just painted it, I wouldn't even have had to do that. So anyways, let those dry really, really good. I added a little bit of moss into each one of the pots, but look how adorable these are. What a fun, easy, simple craft. I love those kinds. They're my favorite. Thanks for watching. Follow for more.